Thank you for joining me. I'm Alex, and in our continuing coverage of airline stocks, we surprisingly have an airline, and what they do is air travel. And last 2 days, I've done Delta Airlines and Lufthansa, and I figured American Airlines is one of the big ones in America, and it would be a nice contrast to have them against Delta, and to have both of those against Lufthansa and kind of draw conclusions from that. So, current price $27.22, which gives the market cap of $12 billion. Current dividend yield is 1.45% with a payout ratio of 11.3%, which is obviously amazing. Revenue $44.5 billion, which is pretty much exactly what Delta has as well. Earnings $1.4 billion, which is down 25% from the previous year. And that gives them a PE of 8, which is also pretty much the same as Delta Airlines. Total assets $60.8 billion, total liabilities $60.9 billion, and that's where the problems are starting. So total stockholders' equity is negative, and that's down from $3.9 billion the previous year. So not great, obviously. And we can pretty quickly sum this all up because the revenue is pretty much the same as Delta, the growth also. The earnings are lower. The balance sheet is terrible compared to Delta Airlines. And the dividend yield is pretty much half. But the payout ratio is also half. So as far as dividends go, I would probably pick twice the dividend with twice the payout ratio, especially if it's still about 20%. 1.45% isn't great, but it's also not nothing. Still though, the balance sheet bothers me so much that I cannot in good conscience recommend this stock to anyone at this point. But on the other hand, I think that this is still a fairly safe range. It's just that they need to do something this year or next year to not let it get out of hand. So, to basically sum up the comparison, I would buy Delta over American Airlines any day, which pretty much ends this because there's basically no reason to buy American Airlines when you can buy Delta for basically the same PE and get double the dividend. So there's that. Over both of those, I would still buy Lufthansa, but that's might be complicated because it's OTC traded in America. It's not exchange traded. Still though, would very much prefer buying Lufthansa over both of them, but Delta is a much better stock than American Airlines. So that's it from me for today. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. I'm coming out with more videos every day before market open. I hope you have a successful day.